All right, this is Professor Harry. We've got a video here talking about Chat GTP. You can see on the left side here are previous chats, and we're now essentially in a new chat down here, and we can type anything we want. It's going to give you an answer. You see, you can just type sort of any kind of question, and it's going to give you an answer. What isn't promised is that it's the absolutely correct answer. Depends on the question, it depends on the detail. But you can see that it's pretty powerful so far. So I'm going to create a new chat here. I'm going to paste in an assignment from BUS 134. I'm also going to do one for 147, but here is an assignment I have for BUS 134. Put the quotes in, paste it in. I'm not exactly sure what I need to do. Please explain the assignment to me. Now you could say, I don't speak English very well. Please explain in French. And again, I don't speak French. I don't speak anything else really other than English. So I can't tell you if this is a good answer or not. But you can see, we'll do Spanish next, that it gives you um, some reasonable translation, but it's not just translating the assignment, right? It's which you could ask for. You could ask for it to translate the assignment, but you could ask it to, but it's giving the explanation here. Now, if we're not liking this, if this is not the answer that we want, we can hit stop generating and we can change the response. Thank you. Please try Spanish. I think I'm better at Spanish. All right, and from my limited Spanish, it looks like it's on target. Um, you could even write parts of your answer, say in a different language that you're more comfortable with, like Spanish or German or what have you, and ask it to translate that. I'm going to pause it here for a second. All right, so now we could say, here is my answer. Please let me know if it addresses Now, this doesn't guarantee that, in fact, it's correct, but this can give you some sense of how well you might be doing. There's a lot more additional uses you can have for this. I'm going to give you one more. In a future assignment, my professor talks about HTML, XML, and SGML. Please explain the differences to me like I'm in 12th grade. So if you have questions about something, again, you are responsible to know, to learn, to check, to double check that you're getting the right answer here. And again, you can't use this directly as your answer to an assignment, but you can consider this part of your research. But you absolutely must reference the fact that you're using ChatGPT. So now this is a very popular one. So prompt, it will say, thanks, but that was still confusing. Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. That 5 years old part is very popular. If you search around, people like that. They take a very complex subject and say, hey, I want it really simple. I don't know if I really agree with this answer or not, but as you can see, well, I'll do one more. And we can ask it, we can have fun with this a little bit. If you're feeling a little tired or whatever, you can always do something like this to keep yourself a little bit amused. I'll pause here for a second. All right, so this is another assignment. This is from BUS 147. Here is an assignment, and I have some questions about it. In this assignment, you have to pick a product that can be sold through personal selling. What type of products can I sell? So I think it's interesting that you have to be able to partner with them. I don't know what the answer is going to be. It may get this wrong, but let's find out. Can I sell? Can I use boba tea? It's not really the answer that I would like. My professor says I have to earn a commission to qualify. Again, it may not get this right, but let's see what happens. Right. In this case, right, boba tea people don't earn a commission, nor do the people at Starbucks selling coffee or people at a bakery selling donuts, right? Again, it's not always going to give the right answer, but it can be helpful. And so again, here are for this particular assignment, if you happen to be in 147, right, you have to pick a product that can earn a commission. If you work as a clerk at a bakery, at a candle shop, at a spice shop, at a coffee shop, you don't earn a commission. You may get tips, but tips aren't commission. You're gonna, as a clerk, you're gonna earn an hourly wage. That's not commission sales, right? And as I talked about back here, you discuss and partner with customers to provide value and build relationships. And yes, in a coffee shop, you may be able to build a relationship over weeks or months with a customer, but it's not the same thing as selling software, selling medical supplies, selling repair equipment, selling high end jewelry, high end clothing. I hope this gives you a little bit of a example of how you could use ChatGPT in class. You can put in an assignment and ask questions about it. You can put in your answer. Actually, I'll give you one more example. Here is some text from JMS, who is a very famous graduate of SWCCD. I would like the following text reformatted into bullets and list format. So often in class, I prefer you to write in a bullet or list format. Um, and, so this is one way to kind of help you understand how to do that. This would be a perfectly good example of what you can do. Thanks, but I need headlines and subheads and sub bullet points. I didn't quite get my headlines, but now in this case we got a network error, so it didn't finish, and there's not much we can do about that. We can go back and ask it to try again. We can hit regenerate response. You'll notice when we ask for it to be regenerated, it's taking kind of a fresh approach, right? It doesn't look the same, and it's giving us more of the kind of format in this case that I sort of wanted. We do have a headline. And this is a really great example of bullet and list format, right? It's summarizing everything, and I find this much easier to read than this first one, right? I'll give you one more thing. Perfect. Now format that exactly with HTML. And so there's all kinds of things you can use this for. You may not need to use HTML ever, but now you can see it's started. This is really an error. It started to put it into this window, and it really should have put the whole thing in there. So if you needed to copy this, you'd have to copy this text and then copy this code. When it does code, it's supposed to put it in a window so that you can copy the whole thing directly. But I'm not going to ask it to do this again because I think this video has gone on too long. In fact, I'm going to stop it here before it completes. This is Professor Harry. I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.